Hey Trinity, how you doing? Good evening, almost morning. How am I feeling? Well, you know, kind of getting myself together for surgery in the morning. And so sitting here sipping on tea, just got through eating a little something something. Hey Brittany, how you guys doing? I wanted to come in here as promised. I told you guys that I was going to try to come in here and give you guys a reading before I undergo my surgery tomorrow. And so this will be my last reading for about a week or so until I am able to get myself up and take care of myself. And so, first and foremost, I just want to start off by saying thank you to those of you who have left the positive messages. I appreciate all the prayers. Definitely, by all means, do continue to keep me in your prayers 100%. You say I miss y'all this past weekend. Yeah, I kind of took a break, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been really trying to build myself up to undergo this procedure I have to undergo tomorrow. And so, earlier in the morning, my mom was a bit stressed out, and so my morning started out kind of crazy, but then my afternoon was beautiful. I had a beautiful, positive afternoon. I had a friend that was nice, took me out to eat for lunch. Then I had another friend come by and help me fix my TV. So I had a positive afternoon. So all in all, sitting here, uh, just getting myself ready for what I'm about to go through tomorrow. But I wanted to come in here and give you Virgos a general reading because I feel so we're gonna see which group you fit in. Okay. So this is going to be a general reading. Like I always tell people, I love you too, Brittany. I really do. I pray to God I have a speedy recovery. I really, really do. That's my biggest thought right there, holding on to that main chapter, having a speedy recovery. But this is gonna be a general reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Virgo placements, wherever you may have Virgo on your birth house. Okay. So like I said, I feel like it's three different groups of you. So we're gonna go through group one, and then group two, and then group three. And so we're going to see which group you fit in between one, two, or three. Okay. So take what resonate and leave the rest and don't force it. Let's see what we got. All right. Because when it comes to group one, I can't believe y'all still, for some of you, not all of you, I can't believe for some of you, you still got somebody who is still sitting back, plotting and scheming and trying to figure out a way how they are going to get in. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of you, you have shut the door closed. And this person is still trying to get you to open the door and drop your guard. Okay? So when it comes to group one, let's jump in. Okay? Let's see which one you fit in. All right? So when it comes to group one, the first card you got is the Grim Reaper. When it comes to the relationship is over, no second chance, grow, transform your life. Okay, so when it comes to this here, the relationship is over. You are basically saying not enough. You're frustrated in the situation. There's a lack of confidence, self sabotage, ego issues, and jealousy. Uh, when it comes to group one, you view this person as being self-absorbed, a narcissist. You view the situation as being one-sided. Okay, when it comes to the golden mirror. When it comes to group one, you view the situation as karmic, a need to flee triggers and turmoil and resentment. The lessons have been learned, so therefore you are letting go and you are starting to love you. When it comes to group one, there could be some codependent issues and obsession, possession, controlling, has a dark aura or energy about themselves where somebody is feeling restraint when it comes to group one. How you doing, Arlene? So when it comes to group one, there seems to be a snake in the mix when it comes to competition, envy, and jealousy. When it comes to somebody being malicious, we're constantly causing you to have to look over your shoulder. When it comes to the other woman, the third party, where some of you are feeling stabbed in the back due to some sort of painful heartbreak, separation, deception, spiritual attacks. And when it comes to group one, somebody is wearing a false mask, not showing their hand, gambling, keeping secrets in the dark. When it comes to group one, somebody is saying that they are tired of dealing with the hurt and pain, sad separation, the breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning in silence when it comes to this heartbroken situation that involves a third party. When it comes to group one, when it comes to the girl with the snake, the narcissist, somebody who's used to coming in and charming you and telling you what you want to hear and using you to get what they want, forcing you to have to set up boundaries. So when it comes to group one, there could be a need to free yourself with the Two of Swords due to a third party, taking time to go away and heal, due to being with somebody who is greedy and selfish. Like I said, self-sabotage when it comes to the four corners in reverse. You're dealing with this person who just came in plotting and scheming to use you for your money, being very sneaky and deceptive when it comes to the Five of Swords, where the situation led to some sort of disappointment, heartache, and pain, where somebody caused you to be left out in the cold, coming back or trying to make you come back begging with your hand out. This could be either your energy or the person's energy that you're dealing with, okay? And so when it comes to this situation, a lot of conflict, envy, hate, and jealousy due to somebody coming in trying to breadcrumb, stealing your energy and taking your energy and giving it to somebody else because you're dealing with a thief. When it comes to the narcissist, where this person had you binded, using magic, isolated, feeling trapped, all in your head, anxiety attacks, can't sleep, that Nine of Swords, overwhelmed, drained, sticking the nail in the coffin, saying enough is enough. You're tired of fighting a dead end battle where you're constantly getting stabbed in the back, where you view the situation as a burden, causing you to go within on hermit mode to reflect, coming in with the high priestess, leaving the toxic situation behind, because some of you are dealing with this devil, causing you to go on defense mode, turning your back to the past, moving forward, ready to seek a new spiritual journey. When it comes to dealing with this Gemini, there could be a block of communication. Somebody's having a hard time letting go when it comes to making a hard sacrifice. Due to the deception, somebody wearing a false mask. You got Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, due to a painful ending that caused a tower, and now closure. That's group one. Okay, that's group one. Like I said, there's three different groups of you guys. Okay, so that's group one. These are the cards that came out for group one. So if you feel like that relates to your story, leave a comment. Now let's jump into group two. So when it comes to group two, the first card you got here is girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Group two, ascending and transcending to a higher level of learning. When it comes to putting obstacles behind you, expanding to a new phase in your life, preparing for some sort of union. When it comes to group 2, healing your heart from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. When it comes to group 2, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, self-indulgence. When it comes to group 2, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So let's see what your cards have to say when it comes to group 2. Okay? So, when it comes to group 2, new business opportunities and new prospects on the horizon when it comes to the Ace of Swords. Your pentacles, money wise, is going to start looking good. You're going to start being focused on your new creative ideas when it comes to the Ace of Wands. Seeking balance. Focus on plans and goals toward the future. Put your energy and time into work. Waiting for your ships to come in. Celebrating yourself in time. Your hard work paying off, stepping up to a new level of commitment. Receiving some sort of public recognition or private personal recognition. Paying attention to your harvest again, with where, when it comes to you investing your seeds wisely and where you place your money at. Definitely working on your craft, taking time, when it comes to that dear Eight of Pentacles. Definitely, going back, looking at your budget, uh, clearing debt, you know what I'm saying? Kind of working through your debts, checking the list off one by one when it comes to approving yourself, taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. Definitely change is coming in, so you're free to move. You have you have a clear path. Okay, so Spirit is saying you now got the freedom to move when it comes to the Eight of Wands. This is group 2, like I said. A wish fulfillment when it comes to the Nine of Cups. You focusing on yourself when it comes to the Nine of Pentacles. Coming into the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Learning a new trade, could be traveling for business. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to you bettering yourself, tapping into your spiritual realm with that Page of Coins, ready for something new with that Page of Wands, going through a spiritual transformation, transition, resurrection with that Judgment card, feeling, brand new aspiration and ideas, no longer in denial when it comes to the Star card, setting clear boundaries when it comes to the Queen of Swords, paying attention to your intuition when it comes to the Queen of Cups. Separating yourself from things that no longer serve you and protecting yourself too. Some of you are definitely, there's a need for that Ember protection and for that Cellulite Crystal Pearl protection. Taking back your power. Focus on the things that's mostly you, coming in with that Empress energy, overcoming obstacles, receiving some sort of fair justice for how people mistreated you, being patient, moving in moderation, placing your faith forward when it comes to taking a new leap of beginning on life. Focus on your peace and happiness. Working on your self-confidence when it comes to you getting the courage to move forward with the universe helping you. That's group 2. Okay? So if you feel like group 2, okay? If you feel like group 1 was a part of your story, then put up a number 1, okay? Put a 1 in the chats if you feel like you relate to 1. Put a 2 in the chats if you feel like you relate to group 2. Okay, now let's go through group 3. Okay, so when it comes to group 3, all right, group 3, some of you could be getting ready to meet somebody new when it comes to getting back out in the dating game. Some of you could be going out to a date, whether it's coffee, coffee date, breakfast, brunch, lunch. You could have a new sort of friendship coming in when it comes to group 3. When it comes to group 3, there could be some sort of new attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, seduction. So there could definitely be some major attraction where I feel like you're going to have several options and you're going to be choosing your options wisely. I feel like many of you, when it comes to group three, you can find yourself receiving, giving, like receiving some sort of affection when it comes to falling in love. When it comes to the kiss card, when it comes to group three, there could be some unconditional love, self love, whether this is you learning how to love yourself, you working on yourself with passion, um, what you put out and give out, you get back in return. Some of you, when it comes to group three, you could receive some sort of love call. Someone could be calling you from afar, expressing how they really feel about you, or giving you some sort of message of love, letting you know they're thinking of you. So you can have somebody who misses you, who you haven't heard from in a while. You can have somebody who's interested in you, wanting to kind of hook up and talk, um, trying to text you or call you. Some of you can have this person blocked, or you can have somebody new that's trying to reach out. Somebody wants your phone number, or they could be trying to email you, call you. Whether this even has to do with a job, this can also be job. It don't necessarily have to be love. It could be family. It could be family, friend, love, romance, new job. Only you know, but new beginnings. When it comes to group three, you can have somebody who wants to come in and rebuild the situation. When it comes to a past person, feeling very repetitive and persistence, wanting to work on it nonstop, not giving up, not ready to walk away. When it comes to group three, when it comes to group three, you have somebody here who is seeking mental clarity and truth, seeking some sort of revelation, solidarity. When it comes to them claiming their love for you, wanting to come in and protect you and honor you and shower you with this power, whether this is somebody new or past person. When it comes to group three, there's somebody from the past who you have separated from, who is missing you, thinking about you, yearning for you, and unsure of the future because they're not sure how you feel about them. So when it comes to group three, on the love factor, there's a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. This don't necessarily have to be love and romance. This could be work. Okay, this could be a new beginning when it comes to healing a broken family situation. Okay, but you got that Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. So there could definitely be a new partner on the horizon who you view as being more compatible to you. Okay. Um, some of you, again, when it comes to group three, again, there is a past person who seems to be doing a lot of heavy contemplating and meditating and really thinking about you a lot, or you thinking about them. Because, like I said, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, so definitely somebody thinking back on the good times that you shared. This could be a past person. Maybe some of you viewed this person at the time as being petty and immature and dishonest, and needed to grow up, was playing too many mind games, and so you don't trust them because you viewed them as being very mischievous and they wasn't ready to commit or settle down. So the situation was one-sided. Now this person is trying to come back, and for some of you, you could be trying to keep your options open. And so I feel like now that you're moving forward and making this positive change in your life, you have someone from the past who is starting to take notice of your glow. So some of you are going to start having this new glow about yourself moving forward into April and May. Okay. Page of Cups. Many of you could receive some sort of unexpected surprise. Whether, again, this is a visit or a phone call. Group three, you do have somebody who's trying to manifest you back in, or this could be you trying to manifest a new beginning. Okay, so like I said, when it comes to group three, that's been your reading. Okay, so like I said, if you feel like this group three relates more to your story moving forward, and then put three in the chats, because I remember back a month or two back when I did a reading, and I shared with you guys that come April and May, you guys was going to be going through some new spiritual changes in your life. For those of you that's going through this spiritual transformation, this resurrection, uh, toward Easter and the Mother's Day. I remember me telling you guys that many of you on a new beginning, so you're giving birth to new ideas moving forward when it comes to seeking new employment, when it comes to seeking a new place to live, when it comes to seeking a new a new group, a new circle, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, um definitely exploring your options on a more business level when it comes to networking and fellowshipping and grouping with new people. Some of you could definitely be traveling, when it comes to networking and fellowship. And some of you could be getting ready to join a spiritual church program, or you could be joining some sort of positive women's group or positive men's group. Um, Definitely some positive changes coming in. Okay, when it comes to April and May. Um, Between April and June, some of you will definitely be moving into a new place. Okay, I do see that. So this could be work related. Um, some of you will definitely be taking a trip this summer. You're going to be planning a trip. So some of you are going to be shopping for new luggage, or you're going to be seeing shopping for what it is you can carry aboard flight. Some of you could be choosing whether or not you're going to drive, fly, or take the train. Because some of you could have a fear of heights, don't want to fly. Or some of you, like I said, you might want to drive, but I do see you guys traveling, taking a trip this summer. Okay. Um, Definitely working out odds and ends. Oh boy. Some of you could be trying to figure some things out when it comes to real estate. Somebody here could be thinking about selling their home, renting their home out. Not sure whether or not this is the appropriate time to get into the home buyers market. You know, somebody could be auctioning off their home or auctioning off their car. I also feel like somebody might be trying to sell a car that was water damaged from a flood, or you may need to be careful when it comes to living in a flood zone environment. Some of you could be sitting back saying to yourself, um, you've been at this job stable but not happy. Some of you been at a job that you've been at for quite some time, but and you may feel as though the job is your bread and butter, but you're not happy. So some of you could be thinking about changing jobs. Where let's say if you go to a new job, you may receive $2 to $3 less. You know what I'm saying? And you may be saying, okay, well that's just $2 or $3 less. I can make that up in another, elsewhere, and even out. And so it's like some of you could be choosing my peace of mind and my happiness to start my life over again and give birth to a new beginning, because I don't want to keep dealing with the toxic energy that I've been dealing with from the past. Okay. Um, some of you could definitely be shopping around looking for a new community that you feel is less drama. So you could be definitely when it comes to moving, some of you could be looking at new cities, new states when it comes to your resume and your cover letter, and like I said, traveling for work. Some of you might be thinking about moving toward a bigger city, or either a smaller city where it's less inflation. So you could be thinking about moving somewhere where the cost of living is cheaper or feasible, and starting your life over again. I kind of see that too. So group three, there's a lot of positive things coming from group three. Um, Group two, you could kind of still be in the middle, trying to figure some things out. You know what I'm saying when it comes to group two. Group one, I think you need to kind of be careful when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. Uh, because again, I feel like you have a snake that's plotting and scheming, trying to still get in. You know what I'm saying? Watching you move. Okay. So I feel like group two, you're definitely working on yourself. Okay. So I feel like between group two and group three, changes is definitely in a mix. Okay. I feel like some of you are going to be graduating when it comes to shutting that door closed. You're ready for this here new beginning. And I feel like when it comes to group two, group three, um, you are definitely going to find the strength within to focus on yourself when it comes to knowing who you are, when it comes to empowering yourself and being around empowering people, like minded individuals, like I said, um, changing everything about yourself. When it comes to wardrobe, hairstyle, makeup, everything about yourself. You're going to be, so I see changes between group two, group three. Group one, I feel like you're going to have to be careful not to let somebody try to persuade you to think otherwise, to keep you stuck, hell bound, and repeating same patterns and cycles. I feel like time has come for you to free yourself and break off of that group one. Group three, you definitely got lots of new opportunities. Group two, I feel like you're definitely working on positive goals for yourself. For sure, for sure. Somebody here can also be thinking about buying a coffee maker. Okay, I don't know. I'm picking up on a new coffee maker or something other to that fact. I don't know if it's a coffee maker or a mocha machine or something like that. Somebody could be thinking about adding some things to their to their kitchen, because I'm seeing kitchen appliances. So somebody could be shopping for kitchen appliances. Let's see. Uh, what other messages want to come in for you guys, Virgos? Like I said, definitely on a spiritual journey. I do feel like you're going to have lots of options coming in. Um, yeah, April, Easter, you know. I feel like so options are going to be coming in, new job offers, new people taking interest in you, taking notice of you. Definitely come May, there's going to be people that's going to want to collab with you for sure as you go toward Mother's Day. And for some of you, between Memorial Day, Father's Day, and the 4th of July, um, there's definitely going to be some traveling. And so for some of you, there could be a new hookup where you might find yourself traveling with a new boo, you know. Some of you might meet a new boo in the workplace when you move forward. Um, but yeah, because I feel like somebody here's going to bump into somebody. You're going to meet somebody new. I don't know how, but you're going to meet somebody new. That's coming. Definitely. I may, for sure, Virgos. Um, come May, somebody new is coming in, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, April is trying to clear some debt. I feel like come May, yeah, May is when you're gonna meet somebody new. You're gonna meet somebody new. That's gonna be the beginning of your new relationship. This is the person who I feel like you're going to take some sort of vacation with, whether it's an escape to travel for a few days, Thursday through Sunday. You might decide to take a 2-3 day trip with this person. So I feel like I said, you're gonna meet somebody in May. This is gonna be a cool person. I feel it's gonna be a nice person for you. So I do see that, Virgos. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna wish you guys well. And so I look forward to coming back. Like I said, within a week and a half, I have to undergo surgery in the morning. So pray for me, you guys. I'm going to get this over with, because I don't have a choice no more. So I can't put this surgery off no longer because it's a matter of life and death. And after what happened to me last week, I went through a near death experience, and I don't want to go through that no more. So I'm gonna go in here and get this surgery over with and take my time to heal and bounce back. All right, you guys. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna wish you guys a good night. I'm getting ready to take me a teaspoon of some NyQuil and lay it down and say a prayer. All right. God bless you guys. Much love. I am out.